हेलो गाइस, वेलकम टू पाकिस्तानी रियल रिएक्शन। तो कैसे हैं आप सब? मेरा नाम है मुदस्सिर।
नाम मुबशिर। यार गाइस, फर्स्ट टाइम हम लेकर आए हैं इंडिया की लग्जरी ट्रेन का व्लॉग लेकर आए हैं, जिसका टिकट है $28,000। ये पाकिस्तानी तकरीबन बनते हैं, इनको ट्रांसफर करो तो 60-70 लाख रुपए पाकिस्तानी बनता है, और इंडियन भी काफी सारे बनते हैं।
$28,000
मतलब इतना ज्यादा इसका ये टिकट है। $28,000 भाई।
$1,000 इधर बन रहा है 2,20,000।
हाँ, $1,000 $2,20,000, तो आप अंदाजा लगा लो। ओ भाई साहब, इतने का टिकट है। और ये फॉरेनर भी आई हैं इधर की, इन्होंने राइड लिया और ये भी हैरान और परेशान रह गए हैं। क्या हुआ है पहले देखते हैं, बाकी बातें सारी बाद में करेंगे। काउंट करते हैं, व्लॉग देखते हैं। 3, 2, 1 and start.
Today, we are boarding India's most luxurious train, the Maharajas Express. Over the next 7 days, we're going to be traveling across this fascinating country from Mumbai to Delhi, waking up in a new city each day. It's kind of like a cruise ship, but on land. We've ridden trains all over the world, and this will be the second longest train trip we've ever taken.
This is nuts!
Right behind the Trans-Siberian Railway that we rode all the way across Russia.
So many berries.
And pigeons.
It's also tied with the most expensive train we've ever ridden. The Orient Express we rode earlier this year from Budapest to Paris cost $28,000 for only 24 hours. But the difference is $28,000 buys you an entire week on the Maharajas Express. Plus, this trip is all inclusive, from the food to the drinks and the entertainment. So join us for this 3-part series as we mark this once-in-a-lifetime journey off our bucket list.
यार बहुत मस्त है भाई। आज देखेंगे महाराजा कैसी है यार, मैंने आज तक नहीं देखा सही यार।
स्वागत कैसे करते हैं देखो।
Good morning, sir. Welcome on board.
Alright, now that we've settled in, let me show you around our suite. We are
अपना रूम
Hira number 2. There are only 4 suites on the entire train.
वाह भाई साहब।
One suite takes up half of a train car. These rooms are gigantic. By far the biggest train room we've ever had. As soon as you walk in, there is seating area number 1. We have these 2 comfy chairs right next to the window. When you watch the world go by. On my right, we have a desk with 2 outlets and all these sweet little gifts, including a cookbook. It says in here that we're going to be trying over 500 local dishes this week. I don't even know how that's possible, but all of their favorites are in here in case you want to make it at home. Here we have a little snack corner, including Pringles. Super American. We have this huge, beautiful bouquet of fresh flowers.
वाह।
Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome you all esteemed guests on Maharajas Express.
Thank you. Follow me into our bedroom.
मैं
The bed
first time
is
experience कर रहा हूँ।
decently comfortable. All of the light controls are right behind my pillow. But most importantly back here, we have our own personal Wi-Fi router. If I'm being picky, they're lacking in the outlets department by bed, but we can share this one. We also have a telephone where we can call the staff if we need anything, or we can just WhatsApp our butler. And we also have a remote menu. This one goes to the TV, this one goes to the DVD player, and this is a mystery room. Across from the bed, we have another big, beautiful window, which is no doubt my favorite part of train travel, because we'll just get to see so much of India. Here we have some storage where we'll probably end up unpacking some of our stuff and hanging up the dress clothes that we didn't bring. We're both wearing the fanciest thing that we packed, which is
इंडिया में हर चीज है।
here's where things get a little more exciting. We have our TV. They gave us one DVD to watch. These drawers are filled with amenities: brush, dental kit, comb, anything you could ever want. And down here we have a
Hole in the wall.
it's fine.
इसके अंदर खाना शाना सब
We have
कुछ है
a
साथ में।
mini bar
हर
packed
चीज
with
खाओगे।
sodas and 3 different kinds of
जो
chocolate,
बनाओ।
including
वाह।
Snickers. Somebody must have told them.
Chocolate.
Under the bed has quite a lot of storage. We have both of our huge suitcases and both of our backpacks down here, which is nice because they're just wait until you see our bathroom. Just keep in mind that we're on a train right now. Check out this space. We have a shower, sink, another mirror, all of your usual amenities, plus that was loud. A bathtub. We have definitely never had this on a train before, but the best part is full size amenities. Also, robes. Yay! And that does it for our suite tour. We are clearly over the moon excited to call this our home for the next week. I'm just so grateful. been so excited and hungry. It's lunchtime.
For some context, this is not our first trip to India. We actually traveled here back in 2018, but that trip looked very different. We did the traditional backpacker route, rode lots of public trains, and ate all the street food. But on this trip, we're going to be experiencing a very different side of India.
So to go from our room to lunch is only 3 cars, but depending on where you're going on this train, it could be a very long journey. The train has 23 cars, and from the front to the back, it's almost a half-mile long.
My favorite is cilantro. So if you just want to put cilantro on everything that I eat.
Ma'am, cilantro is the basic garnish of all Indian food.
Perfect.
Thank you so much.
Thank you,
Have a pleasant
John. I love
Stop, it's full in this water.
Thank you. Wow, so fancy. Starting with a vegetable soup roll.
Ma'am, how's the stock come up?
There's so much flavor.
Ma'am, that's because of 2 main ingredients.
Yeah?
I've used the stalks of all the vegetables and then I cook them for precisely 45 minutes in boiling water. The strong flavors of thyme, ma'am.
And third ingredient is love.
That's good.
क्या respect है इनको यार? इंडिया का culture love है यार, seriously.
This is
क्या
beautiful.
खाने बे? मुझे भूख लग रही है, मैं diet पे हूँ.
This is gonna be the best week ever.
Anything
It's
that you
so
don't
good.
understand,
ऐसे मैं भी कब कुछ खा लूँ तो
So
ऐसे
good.
नाचता हूँ मैं.
What is in here?
ma'am, cashews and tomatoes. Sweetness from the cashews and sourness
Kaju
from the
maju, हर
tomatoes.
चीज़ है.
So
Oh my God.
when it goes onto your tongue, it gives you a sweet and sour taste.
Yes! Can I book a cooking class?
क्या explain कर रहे हैं यार?
Thank you,
Thank you so much.
Real quick, we want to say a big thank you to Surfshark for supporting our adventures throughout this entire year. From swimming Alcatraz to riding a luxury train across India, they've been there to support everything that we've done. And also to keep us protected with the best VPN on the internet. If you don't know what a VPN is, it stands for Virtual Private Network. And it encrypts all the data sent between our computer and the internet so that no one can steal our sensitive information. If you spend a lot of time behind your computer like we do, a VPN can be a great way to improve your digital life. Because not only can it keep you protected online, but it can also be used to unlock content that isn't available in your area. It's super easy to change the virtual location of your computer and get access to a completely new content library.
Parkour! 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 I'm right behind you, Andy! Come on!
If you don't already have a VPN, we highly recommend Surfshark. We've been using it for years now, and it's the only VPN to offer one account for unlimited devices. Also, if you sign up today, you can use our code Kara and Nate to get their best deal of the year, which is 85% off, plus 3 extra months for free, and there's a 30-day money-back guarantee, so there is no risk to try it out. To get started is unlike any other train we've ever taken. It's so much more than just moving from point A to point B. It's like a cruise ship on land. Every day we'll explore a new city, and then each night we'll return to the train to move to the next place. This leg that we're on right now will be the longest journey that we'll take without stopping. It's almost 24 hours from Mumbai to Udaipur. So since we have the rest of the afternoon here on the train, we thought we'd use it to show you around the entire train, every single car that we have access to.
Maharajas Express has 23 train cars. We don't have access to 4 of them, but we're going to show you the other 18, starting from the very back and making our way all the way to the front. It's going to take a while, but I have this little map telling me where everything is. The very last car is the generator, then it's the staff quarters. So technically we're in train car number 3, which has the junior suite.
There are 3 junior suites per car, so they're a little smaller than the suite we're staying in, but they're still super spacious. The biggest difference is that the junior suites don't have a separated living room or bathtub.
Train car number 4 has the deluxe rooms, which are the cheapest rooms that you can stay in on the train, but still there are only 1, 2, 3, 4 of them that take up an entire train car.
No one on this train is roughing it.
Cars number 6 and 7 are more rooms.
This is car number 8, and this is our suite. And there is one other suite in this car. This is the second suite, but I'm pretty sure nobody's staying in here, which means we have this whole train car to ourselves. Car number 9 is very special because it has the presidential suite. It is the only room that takes up this whole car, and it costs $50,000. And somebody's staying.
Car number 10 is another suite car identical to ours. And car number 11 is the first bar car, which is where we picked up Chef John.
Good evening and namaste. Welcome on the Maharajas Express. This train was built in the year 2010. All the artifacts that you see are all original, including those 2 pistols right out there. Those are from the Portuguese era, sir, when the Portuguese invaded India. I'll just explain it to you now. You take over, ma'am. Okay, because you've memorized it. You know something? When girls speak, they have a different voice, and that's captivating. All right, I have a voice like a horse. These are hand-carved chairs made out of mahogany. These tiles are individual chips, baked at 578 degrees centigrade. Now, this is just for your information. So don't record it. Come here, come closer. You see the shimmers, the reds, the yellows and the blues? On this, ma'am, this is not color. This is semi-precious stones crushed to a powder and embedded.
Real
This
gold
makes it
pecans.
the most expensive artifact on the train.
I think we're getting a private tour of John's
This is
kitchen.
most expensive.
Come, ma'am.
This train
Welcome to my
gorgeous.
kitchen. This is an entire one coach. My most important and expensive piece of equipment, the combination oven. It does everything from boiling rice to baking bread. All the ingredients are here. The best part about this small little kitchen is if you were a Korean and you wanted Korean food, we could give you Korean food. Similarly, if you were from any part of the world, we could do something to satisfy your tongue. These water bottles, I'm not using any outside water. I use potable water for cooking your food.
That is so good to know.
So that nobody falls.
You're very talented. You should be an actor.
Ma'am, I should be, but unfortunately, I'm not that tall, I'm not that fair. So I would more or less be a villain rather. This is very, very special and is the epitome of this restaurant. 68-year-old gentleman has hand painted it. And these are not oil pastels or watercolors. These are colors made by crushing stones.
The rest of the train from cars 16 to 21 are all rooms for guests. The Maharajas Express can carry up to 88 passengers.
Yes. Oh, you actually...
That was my very first one.
This game has an added level of difficulty when we're on a moving train. No way.
For the win.
Thank you very much. It's impressive on a moving train.
Reaction, right?
Reaction check.
Wow. Oh my gosh. This is too much. This plate is like 20 pounds. I would eat this every day for the rest of my life. We're officially 2 for 2 on 10 out of 10 meals. Yes. I am so full. In the best way. Oh my gosh. This is the cutest thing ever. He left us eye mask and earplugs on the bed because,
Eye mask.
you know, I think the mystery remote is solved. Yes! It's a smart TV and he put the remote here with all of our bedtime gifts. Bedtime chocolates. I can't believe this is my life. For the next 7 days. What are we gonna watch? I have wanted to reminisce on our first time here.
Day 2.
Good morning. I wish I had better news to report on the sleep. Thought I was going to be able to say I was rocked like a baby all night, but it was more like one of those weight loss machines from like the 70s or 80s.
The machines do everything.
I don't feel comfortable with that kind of vibration around my hip.
That's kind of what it felt like laying in bed all night last night. So we're both a little tired this morning, but this should bring us back to life. Oh my goodness, that was hot. Thank you. That is my kind of breakfast. This is the first non-Indian food that I've had in 2 days.
We have reached Udaipur, the city of lakes.
Good morning, Your Royal Highness. Did you sleep well?
These are all fresh flower petals. Thank you. What a welcome. I wonder if it's going to be like this every time we get on and off the train. So the biggest perk perk of being in one of the 4 suites after you get off the train is instead of getting on the bus with everybody else, you get your own private driver to and from all of the different places.
From here we are going to the City Palace complex, museum part and the Crystal Gallery part, and then we drive around the city.
We started the morning at Lake Pachola, where we hopped on a boat with some oversized life vests. But it was worth being choked to get to see this beautiful city from the water.
ये सिटी ऑफ लेक्स, पानी के अंदर महल, क्या कुछ नहीं है यार।
क्या सहूलतें देता है इंडिया यार, सच में मैं बता रहा हूँ यार। रेल में इतनी सहूलतें
Don't
दे रहा है
mistake
तो
my
फिर
calm,
कुछ
quiet voice for lack of enthusiasm about this place. We're just in a very beautiful palace. Everyone's relaxing. The vibe here is nice and calm. I'm just trying not to disrupt it. But let me tell you a little bit about this lake that we're on. This is called Lake Pachola, and Udaipur in general is described as the Venice of the East because the city is super green and there's tons of water, and a lot of the city is actually built around the water. I would say Lake Pachola is probably the most beautiful place we've visited in all of India, and it's beautiful in a totally different way. Normally I love the beautiful chaos of India, but this place is calm and serene, and there are these incredible palaces just built on the banks of this beautiful lake, and even in the middle of the lake, palaces that are their own islands.
इसी के साथ हुई गाइस ये वीडियो खत्म। यार भाई मैं कहता हूँ कमाल यार, बहुत ही ज्यादा मेरे होश उड़ा दिए इस ट्रेन ने। पहले तो ऐसा ट्रेन महलों जैसा सीन था बे, ट्रेन
पता है क्या समझ रहे थे? मतलब $28,000।
हाँ, उसके अंदर खाली ट्रेन में ही जाएंगे और आप बस जाते
नहीं, मुझे ये आइडिया हो गया था कि इसमें सब कुछ शामिल होगा। पाकिस्तानी 70 लाख रुपए बनता है, 70 लाख
70 लाख पाकिस्तान,
और इंडिया तकरीबन 30 लाख तो बनता ही होगा।
इंडिया का भी नहीं 30 नहीं बनता, तकरीबन 20 लाख बनता है। हाँ
20-22 लाख रुपए बनता है।
भाई साहब क्या ट्रिप है, 7 दिन होगी। वो कहती है दुनिया में मैं दूसरी सबसे महंगी ट्रेन है। मतलब फ्रांस वाली के बराबर ही थी, मतलब एक तरह से ये भी महंगी उसका, लेकिन 1 दिन का था, इसका 7 दिनों का था। और मजे की बात भाई, जहाँ उतरोगे ना वहाँ गाड़ी क्या मस्त लग्जरी गाड़ी रेडी,
गाड़ी जहाँ घूमो, सिर्फ खरीदारी अपने पैसों से, बाकी सब कुछ जिस जगह मर्जी जाओ। और यार मैं इधर हैरान रह गया किस तरह का वेलकम किया उन्होंने, किस तरीके से। यार मुझे शेफ पे यार मानना,
शेफ यार बहुत नाइस बंदा था यार, शेफ बहुत नाइस बंदा था यार।
ओवरऑल अगर देखा जाए पूरे जो उनका जितना भी लोग थे ना ट्रेन में, जो भी इनका सर्व कर रहे थे सब कुछ, उनका अलग लेवल था यार, सच में
बहुत मजा आया,
सही बात है। लाखों तो सिर्फ शेफ का ले रहा होगा खाने पकाने के, लाखों।
भाई आप अभी रात को आप बैठे हो ट्रेन में, वो क्या बोला है शेफ ने? अभी आप बैठे हो रात के 12 बजे भी आपका दिल करता है शेफ को बोलेंगे हाँ मुझे चाइनीज ला दो, हाँ मुझे इटालियन ला दो, मुझे स्पेनिश चीज क्यूजीन ला दो, जापानीज ला दो, वो तुम्हें लेकर आएगा। वो
रात को बेड पे सोने के लिए गए, चॉकलेट रखी हुई है उधर, क्या कुछ रखा
बच्चों की तरह रात के गिफ्ट, गुड नाइट गिफ्ट।
मैं सच में बताऊं,
पैसा हो तो क्या कुछ नहीं हो सकता,
पैसा हो ना तो मैं कहता हूँ आप सही जो है ना,
इंडिया में आप इतनी चीजें
इंडिया में आप इतना कुछ कर सकते हो
जो मैं कहता हूँ आप दुनिया में नहीं कर सकते।
मैं हैरान हो गया सच में यार, इस तरह का एक्सपीरियंस मैं करना चाहता हूँ। कौन करना चाहता है यार, जरूर बताइए।
कभी कोई महाराजा में बैठा हो तो प्लीज
बता ही लीजिएगा।
बहुत कम ही लोग होंगे। इधर वीडियो खत्म करते हैं, अपना बहुत ज्यादा ख्याल रखना तो यार।